You might think all English tests are the same, but they're not. IELTS, TOEFL, TOEIC. Each opens a different kind of door. So before you dive in, let's make sure you're aiming for the one that actually takes you where you want to go. You're watching IELTS with Quizlet. Quick lessons to help you feel confident on test day. In this video, we'll learn the key differences between these three major English tests, what they're used for, and how to choose the right one for your goals. First up, TOEFL, the test of English as a foreign language. It's your ticket to studying abroad, especially in the US and Canada. TOEFL checks if you can handle academic English, from lectures to essays, and it's accepted by thousands of universities worldwide. Next, we have IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, a globally recognized English test accepted for study, work, and migration. It comes in two versions, academic for study and general training for work or migration. Its speaking test stands out, a real face-to-face conversation with an examiner, just like in everyday life. Finally, we have TOEIC, the test of English for international communication, which focuses on practical English skills for the workplace. It measures how well you can use English in real-world professional settings, from meetings and presentations to emails and everyday conversations with colleagues and clients. So far, we've seen that each test has its own purpose. TOEFL prepares you for university life, IELTS covers both study and migration, and TOEIC helps you thrive in the workplace. Want to put these tips into action? Tap the link for a quick IELTS practice on Quizlet, then jump back in so you can keep learning without missing a beat. Let's see how this works in real life. Meet Jin. He's planning to study in Canada, and his university accepts both TOEFL and IELTS. Since he's focused on academics, TOEIC isn't the right fit. So, which one should he choose? Jin could start by comparing the format. With TOEFL, the speaking test happens on a computer. You record your answers into a mic. IELTS, on the other hand, feels more personal. You'll have a real conversation with an examiner, just like in everyday life. Plus, IELTS exposes you to a mix of accents, British, Australian, even North American, while TOEFL mainly uses American English. Their scoring systems differ too. TOEFL adds up points from 4 sections, reading, listening, speaking, and writing, for a total score out of 120. IELTS, on the other hand, gives a band score from 1 to 9 for each skill, then averages them for an overall score. TOEIC is scored on a scale of 10 to 990, combining listening and reading, and sometimes speaking and writing, depending on the version. So, Jin's goal is clear. He wants to study in Canada. That means his best options are TOEFL or IELTS Academic, since both are designed for university admission. His chosen school accepts either one. So what matters most is preparing effectively for the test he picks. And with Quizlet, he can build the vocabulary and confidence he needs, whichever test he takes. Let's recap. Start by asking yourself, what's my goal? If you're aiming for university, go for TOEFL or IELTS Academic. If it's for work, TOEIC is your best fit. And if you're applying for immigration, IELTS General Training is designed for that. Before you decide, always check which test is accepted by the school, company, or country you're applying to. Because in the end, the right test depends on where you want your English to take you. If you want to explore more study tools and tips to boost your IELTS prep, visit the link in the description below. Discover free flashcards, practice tests, study guides, and everything you need to reach your target band score.